drive forward now. Yeah, that's better. You know, I thought that was better. Yeah, it was better. Like your lateral work was much better. Still need more bend, and you know, that's just another little tricky little thing.
Yeah.
You need a little more bend in those in the shoulder in. Like sometimes she doesn't give you enough angle.
No.
But it was much better, more forward like that. Then you had more when you went to do your medium. You had more. You weren't going from a slow trot. And your one change was super.